Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play what I think could end up being a new meta developing. It is a 4-2-3-1 and I'm going to show you in Foot Champs how gross this is. If you enjoy these gameplay videos, do leave a like. I'm going to be trying to teach you as I play at the same time. Any questions, do let me know in the comments. You know, if there's something you're struggling with, ask and I'm here to help. Subscribe for more. Let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 8% off. Okay, so this is the team I'm using, as you saw a minute ago. My own account here, a little bit behind the curve. I do actually play for other people. Link is in the description if you are interested. We're going to get into champs, and what I wanted to speak to you guys about was this 4-2-3-1, because this is a formation that is always, every year, it's one of the sort of out-the-box ones that you can use. Like, this formation's never going to be bad. If you actually look at it on paper, very similar to the 4-2-1-3, which, as we know, has been like the notorious meta for a while now. This lines up really similar. The only actual difference is you have two cams either side of your middle cam, instead of the left and right winger. So it's very similar in shape. I do have a tactics video on this as well, but I will show you guys after this game. But we're just going to get into it, and I'm going to show you why this formation is so good, because it is absolutely gross, to be completely honest with you. You have the two CDMs just sat in front, you know, of that back four, and the way the cams attack in this setup, it's really, really effective. So you see here, this is like our left cam. The difference with this and a 4-2-1-3 is how you can attack so narrow. You see here, like, these patterns we're getting in. We just rip our opponent apart straight off the bat. You have the two cams, which are set at shadow strikers, and they sort of sit on the edge of the box, as you saw with Maradona, and it's very, very easy to actually create chances. We've just been kick-offed straight away. You absolutely hate to see it. However, I think we'll be fine. We sort of recycle the ball in the middle like this. You can get the ball to your fullbacks. We'll call our cam short. Fizz a quick pass into the middle. We're getting pressed off the park by this guy, apparently. Taking our time with it. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We'll send Dembele on a run. Double tap pass. We've got our striker moving. Unfortunate. But we win the ball back. The general thing I do, you sort of win the ball back. And because you have all these players centrally, you can use the driven passes like a lot. So here, driven pass. We got our cam in there. That is awful. You can tell that it's first game of the day on for me, because I'm playing like a bit of an idiot. But I think we will break this guy down, like, for sure. Use the second man press here. Make sure that he doesn't have an easy pass. Get the ball into your CDMs. And then get the ball out wide. From there, try and create a bit of magic here. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Into the player lock. Into Puskas. Little bit of magic, and that is crazy. Good defending from the opponent, to be fair. We'll second man press here whilst just dragging our CDM back. He somehow managed to get round us, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. We recover. And then from there, we go again. I don't notice too many differences at all, like with this compared to a 4-2-1-3, other than the fact that your players are just tucked in more narrowly, which for me, I sort of feel like I prefer it. There might be a slight disadvantage, like on the counter-attack, because you don't have like the actual wingers getting in behind. But I think for the way I play, which is like a lot of these driven passes and stuff, this formation actually might be better. And the fact that this is the formation I used to play when I was a pro player, and it's a very like popular common formation anyway, I think we could be on to something here for sure. So we are in the lead finally. We'll send Puskas on a run. That is unlucky. Using that second man press again, you see how effective that is. Like, I will literally switch off of my players at times in order to just second man press, and they'll just win you the ball back. Like, it is crazy good. Here, nothing really on. We are going to have a driven pass option. We'll send Puskas on a run. Beautiful little double tap pass. One extra. and then we find the back of the net with Maradona. So you can see there, because we've got him at shadow striker, the left and right cam, he is in that position to actually get behind. And I think genuinely we really could be on to like some sort of new meta here, because I feel these tactics are like genuinely disgusting. Like this formation as well, like in this current meta. I feel like it's really good. I really do. And not just good in the sense of like this is a new tactic you can try. I sort of play with this and I feel like this actually could be on the level or potentially, depending on your style, even better than a 4-2-1-3. Which I didn't think I'd be saying this year for any other formation. But here we are. We sweat it across. That's an incredible save. But we do get the rebound. And this will be game over now. If he leaves soon, we will jump into another game. But the general thing that we're doing, as I've explained, is wherever we win the ball back, we then look to fizz the ball like into our CDMs. And from there, because we have all these cams sat so narrowly, it just works really well. Like the options are here. You see, like we've got the free players everywhere. I don't know what Gravenberch is doing there, but you get the ball out wide, and then out of nowhere, you see how these options just appear, and like we're just playing easy passes, obvious passes, and you can just split your opponent open like with ease. It's genuinely insane. I don't know what Maradona's doing there. But here, offside trap, get the line up a bit, trying to press this guy. I think if we score one more, he's probably going to be out of here. I know that I wouldn't want to stay if I was him. But again, get the ball into space. We'll try and line up a little speed boost with Dembele. We've been fouled there. I don't know how that isn't a free kick. The way to like defend on the transition as well, you'll notice how I'm just dragging my like cams and CDMs back and then keeping the back four intact. There again, our shadow striker. That is the one thing you don't get as much, like in a 4-2-1-3. Just this position, like with one of your wide players, they're just so narrow. It's so easy to find them. We're going to jump into another game straight away and see if we can get another quick rage quit. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you guys the tactics just before we jump into another game. So the 4-2-3-1 narrow, of course. We have two holdings there. We have a cam playmaker, two shadow strikers, our advanced forwards, and then just fullbacks on balanced. I am running balanced and then 95 on the depth, and it's working really well, but we'll jump into another game. Okay, so into the next game, we will offside trap from the off, from our kickoff, to make sure we're tracking the runner, using that second man press once again. He, you know, off a kickoff, anything can happen. He's nearly scored. That's how our opponent in the last game got his goal, straight from a kickoff. But again, we'll go with the same sort of thing. So we get the ball into our CDMs, look to play the ball out wide, and what you will find is the options will open up. Apparently not, because that is shocking from Gravenberch. Using that second man press again, our AI does win the ball back for us. That is what you're always going to have in this formation. Just so many defensive options. Like, it is insane. You never feel like you're under pressure. I guess part of it is because we're using the two holdings, like on the CDMs. But yeah, like very defensively secure. And I think the fact that I'm using the 95 depth, it just helps even more. Like for my style, I'm able to press, and people really struggle with it. That is a crazy save. I'll show you guys how I'm working my corners at the minute. I sort of take it short, go to the edge of the box, one extra pass, one more. Sometimes that pass there comes off and we just have like a free goal, basically. But that's how I'm working the corners at the minute. Can we recover? That is brilliant from Porro. Get the ball into our CDM. We will send Usman on a run. Win the throw-in. And we will carry on from there. We'll go with that. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll use the player lock. Play the ball into our cam. It was actually Ramirez, so I was expecting it to be someone with a lot better passing than that. Double tap pass again. We'll go for a speed boost with Usman. He's got the finesse. Unlucky. We're pressing again, using those offside traps. Even though we're getting the auto ones, like I'm just going completely overkill with it. But you see again, we've got the options. Speed boost into the space. Nothing really on, so we'll just take our time here. recycle to the edge of the box. Looking for any potential driven pass. That is what the option for us is here. Get the ball to Maradona. Bit of R1 dribbling with Puskas. We're getting rigged here, I'll be completely honest. We'll recycle again. Looking for something. Beautiful. So you just take your time. The options will open up in the box. If you've got your good dribblers like Usman, use that R1 dribbling in the box, and you're going to be absolutely chilling, I promise you. Good press there. Driven pass again. Sending our players on the runs. Unlucky. What I found is you can sort of rush with it. Like, you see how direct I'm playing? And at times I will just lose the ball. But because of the high depth and the way this formation sets out, like, you can literally just sort of win the ball back quickly and then be in an even better position. It's sort of like controlled chaos, honestly. Taking our time once again. We will fizz the ball out wide. Double tap pass there. Using that player lock. That is shocking touch from Usman. Driven pass into Maradona. And there we go. That is 2-0. Easy peasy. And we are absolutely ripping people open. I really do recommend you guys give this a try. For me, I'm enjoying this more than the 4-2-1-3. And I think that some of the things that I see from kickoff is honestly insane. Outside of kickoff, like, we're just absolutely chilling, and then our opponent that we're battering gets a kickoff, and then all of a sudden we're like out here struggling. It's insane to me. Taking our time, we'll use the shielding with Zidane. Marquisio's done super well there. That was actually crazy. Win the ball back. Get the ball to our CDMs. I'll call Usman short. We'll use the options we have in the middle. Driven passes. Trying to find Usman. Might be offside there. He wasn't. Perfectly timed. Beautiful through ball. I just find it easier to get those wide players involved. Like, obviously the 4-2-1-3 is absolutely cracked. Like, there's no denying it. But what I do struggle with, I think just for my play style, is because I'm trying to go so narrow and direct. It's just having them, like, the wide players getting to be effective in the build-up I struggle with. Whereas with this, like, they're just in the middle, like, ready, you know. Beautiful R1 dribbling. We end up winning the penalty there. And I don't know, man. I genuinely really like this setup. I think it could be a way to go. I saw a few people talking on Twitter about how this formation is disgusting. And it actually is. And I like to see it in a way, because like I said, this is one of the old school, like, FIFA formations that people were using back when I was a pro and competing. So it's always been one of my favourites. Taking our time, cut the ball back, one extra pass again, and just like that, that is game over. But guys, hopefully you learnt something today. Any questions, do let me know. Go and give this formation a try, because it is insane. I will catch you on the next one. And peace.